8284. During inspection of the flight control system of an airplane equipped with differential-type aileron control, side-to-side movement of the control stick will cause A. Each aileron to have a greater up travel from the streamlined position than down travel. B. Each aileron to have greater down travel from the streamlined position than up travel. C. The left aileron to move through a greater number of degrees from full up to full down than the right aileron. The correct answer is A. Differential control of an aileron involves providing it with a greater upward travel range compared to its downward movement. This intentional asymmetry is utilized to mitigate adverse yaw, which is the tendency for the aircraft's nose to move in the opposite direction of the intended turn. When the aileron moves downward, it generates additional lift and induced drag. However, this can cause the nose to veer in the undesired direction. To counteract this effect, the upward deflection of the aileron is greater than its downward deflection, creating additional parasite drag. By doing so, the aircraft maintains its desired turn without unwanted yawing. This differential control technique optimizes the control surfaces, minimizing adverse yaw and promoting smoother and more precise aircraft maneuvering. 8285. A universal propeller protractor used to measure the degrees of aileron travel should be zeroed. A. With the aileron in the neutral position. B. With the aileron in the down position. C. When the aircraft is in a level flight attitude. The correct answer is A. When using a universal propeller protractor to measure the degrees of aileron travel, it is important to zero the protractor in the neutral position. This ensures that the subsequent measurements accurately reflect the movement of the ailerons from their neutral position. By zeroing the protractor with the aileron in the neutral position, any deviation from the neutral position can be measured as positive or negative degrees of aileron travel. 8286. The universal propeller protractor can be used to measure A. Propeller track. B. Aspect ratio of a wing. C. Degrees of flap travel. The correct answer is C. The universal propeller protractor is a tool specifically designed for measuring the degrees of travel for movable control surfaces, such as flaps. It provides a convenient and accurate way to measure the angle or deflection of flaps from their neutral position. The protractor typically has a calibrated scale that allows the user to read the angle of deflection in degrees. 8288. A tension regulator in the flight control cable system of a large all-metal aircraft is used primarily to A. Increase the cable tension in cold weather. B. Provide a means of changing cable tension in flight. C. Retain a set tension. The correct answer is C. A tension regulator in the flight control cable system is designed to maintain a specific and consistent tension in the cables. It ensures that the control surfaces respond predictably and that the desired control inputs are transmitted effectively. The tension regulator is typically set to a specific tension during the rigging process and is intended to retain that set tension over time. It helps to maintain the control system's proper functioning and eliminates variations in cable tension that could affect the aircraft's control response. 8290. Differential control on an aileron system means that A. The down travel is more than the up travel. B. The up travel is more than the down travel. C. One aileron on one wing travels further up than the aileron on the opposite wing to adjust for wash-in and wash-out. The correct answer is B. Differential control refers to a design feature in an aileron system where the upward movement of one aileron is greater than its downward movement. This asymmetrical movement is implemented to counter adverse yaw, which is the tendency of an aircraft to yaw in the opposite direction when ailerons are deflected. By providing more up travel than down travel, the drag produced by the increased upward deflection helps reduce adverse yaw during roll maneuvers.